النداء الأخير لطائرة طيران الإمارات، رحلة رقم 386 والمتوجهة إلى هونغ كونغ عن طريق بانكوك. فعلى حضرات الركاب التوجه إلى الطائرة من خلال البوابة رقم 9.
Final call for Emirates Flight 3862 to Hong Kong via Bangkok. Closing now at gate number 9.
النداء الأخير لطائرة طيران الإمارات، رحلة رقم 386 والمتوجهة إلى هونغ كونغ عن طريق بانكوك. فعلى حضرات الركاب التوجه إلى الطائرة من خلال البوابة رقم 9.
Final call for Emirates Flight 3862 to Hong Kong via Bangkok. Closing now at gate number 9.
النداء الأخير لطائرة طيران الإمارات، رحلة رقم 386 والمتوجهة إلى هونغ كونغ عن طريق بانكوك. فعلى حضرات الركاب التوجه إلى الطائرة من خلال البوابة رقم 9.
Final call for Emirates Flight 3862 to Hong Kong via Bangkok. Closing now at gate number 9.
يرجى من حضرات ركاب طائرة طيران الإمارات رحلة رقم 123 والمتوجهة إلى لندن هيثرو الرجاء التوجه إلى الطائرة من خلال البوابة رقم 4.
حضرات السادة، يرجى الانتباه، هذا هو النداء الأخير. تعلن مصر للطيران عن قيام رحلتها رقم 342 والمتوجهة إلى مدينة القدس العربية. على السادة المسافرين التوجه إلى بوابة G9.
Attention please. Final call for Egypt Air Flight 342 heading to Jerusalem.
تعلن مصر للطيران عن قيام رحلتها رقم 342 والمتوجهة إلى مدينة القدس العربية. على السادة المسافرين التوجه إلى بوابة G9.
Attention please. Final call for Egypt Air Flight 342 heading to Jerusalem, Palestine. Closing now at gate number 9.
النداء الأخير لطائرة طيران الإمارات، رحلة رقم 386. يرجى من حضرات ركاب طائرة طيران الإمارات رحلة رقم 123 والمتوجهة إلى لندن هيثرو الرجاء التوجه إلى الطائرة من خلال البوابة رقم 4.
Turkish 609 and 6 requesting Doha.
609 and 6, stop and pushback approved. Expect taxi via Eco Taxiway. Cook 1734 and Zayed level on request.
Expecting.
Hello friends and viewers, welcome on board this Emirates flights to Hamad International Doha. Our arrival destination is Hamad International's Doha in Qatar. As you can see, we are standing at this time at Dubai International's, our departure airports. We are standing at Foxstar 18 at the boarding gates in the main concourse F, and the boarding gates number is Foxstar 18 at Dubai International's, our departure airports for today's flights. This will be very short flights, just to let you know, about 298 nautical miles from Dubai International's to Doha. Flight times 1 hour 15 minutes. We are expecting to leave this boarding gates. Dubai is 18:30. This will be evening flights. Qatar basically is 1 hour behind from our departure airports. Basically, Qatar is 1 hour behind from Dubai. So we are expecting touchdown at Hamad International's Doha at 18:42 Doha local times. We will be taking off from runway 30 left from Dubai. Takeoff from runway 30 left. Outbound course, runway headings 299 degree, westerly directions. Once we airborne, slightly turn left, flying over the Burj Khalifa. Very close to Burj Khalifa, the world tallest buildings. So we can have some nice view, and then once we reach to our RVNC, we'll climb to our final cruising altitudes of FL280, 28,000 feet, straight heading westerly direction 270 degree, 270 degree for our finals to our arrival destination Doha, Hamad International. Everything has been set in our MACD or FMC flight management computers. Our routes has been set. We haven't set the star now. We'll do that later. Low sheet has been arrived and we have checked already, accepted already, and everything has been set accordingly. From the dispatcher, final low sheets has been cross-checked for our today's flights. Initial climb to 4,000 feet, QNH 1004 has been set into the MCP mode control panel. As you can see, it is a good idea to check the latest weather forecast reports before we start our departures to get some idea about the weather, especially the wind direction and speed. So let's check the weather information from our EFB. In our EFB electronic flight bags, as you can see, we have the weather information, latest META reports for our departure airports Dubai. Winds coming from 190 degree at 05 knots. That means wind speed is quite calm. We are not too worried. 5 knots is quite minimum, so we are good to go. Winds basically coming from 190 degree. That means wind will be coming from southerly directions. So during our takeoff from runway 30 left. Wind will be slightly crosswind and tailwinds mix, and the wind will be coming slightly towards from our left. Temperature at Dubai at this time is 41 degrees Celsius, quite hot and humid, bit muggy. QNH 1004 has been set. This is our META reports. You see, this is the Oscar Mike Delta Bravo Dubai Airport's ICO code time. Winds coming from 190 at 5 knots, 120 V260. Who doesn't know, that is the wind direction is the variable. Wind direction will be changed 120 degree to 260 degree. And this is the Charlie Alpha Victor Oscar Kilo Cabok. What is the Cabok mean? That is ceiling and visibility okay. That means in terms of our today's departures, visibility will be fine and okay. 41 degree temperatures slash 13, that is the QNH. So this is the dew points, sorry, and QNH for the altimeter pressures is 1004 air pressure, and Bravo Eco Charlie Mike Golf. What does this mean? This is becoming 340 12 knots, 12 KT. You see 340 12 knots. That means the wind will be becoming 340 degree 12 knots, and this will not change quickly. It will stay a bit longer, becoming mean. So that is our weather forecast reports, our META reports for our departures. Everything looks good, so we are good to go. Nothing to worry about the weathers, especially the winds. Let's start the engine, pushback and engine starts, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your captain, and along with everyone else in the crew, I'd like to welcome you, a warm welcome aboard, and do hope you're going to enjoy the flight. Sit back, relax, and we'll talk to you again when we get closer. Thank you.
Ground stop, please leave the aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your purser today, and on behalf of my entire cabin crew team, I would like to welcome you on board this Emirates flight, and welcome back to our Emirates Skywards and Qantas frequent flyer members. If there's anything that we can do to help you, please let us know. Thank you.
نرحب مجددا بأعضاء إميريتس سكاوتس والأعضاء الدائمين لكوانتس. أفراد الطاقم وحدنا اليوم يأتون من 13 دولة يتحدثون 13 لغة. أرجو عد التردد للصعود منا في وقت خلال الرحلة وشكرا.
We're now getting ready for takeoff. Please switch off your laptop and put it in the overhead locker. Other electronic devices such as mobile phones, e-readers and tablets must be in flight mode or switched off. This aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi and mobile phone services, so we'll let you know when you can connect during the flight. Thank you. Cabin crew, prepare all doors and cross-check. Prepare all doors and cross-check.
9471 setup and pushback has been east approved to taxi via Eco Taxiway next. Call it back for the SCOC and confirm level on request.
Requesting flight level 380 with clear push and start east to expect Eco Taxiway and standing by for the squawk. Stations 9471.
Yes, sir.
Two more glasses? Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh. I'm doing this thing with about 5 minutes. You doing the protein thing? Yeah.
I would love to hear.
Thinking about
Welcome aboard. We're about to show you the safety features of this Emirates flight, and we need your full attention. By now, your tray table, TV screen and footrest should be folded away. Your window blinds open and your seat in the upright position. After takeoff, we'll let you know when you can turn on Wi-Fi and mobile roaming. If you lose your phone under a seat, ask your cabin crew to help you find it. Do not move the seat, as this may damage the phone and its battery. It is illegal to smoke on board, including using or charging electronic smoking devices. All toilets have smoke detectors. If necessary, oxygen masks will appear from above you. Pulling the mask towards you starts the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your face and breathe normally. The safety features of this aircraft. Please read the safety card in your seat pocket. Your cabin crew will now pass through the cabin carrying out the final safety check. Enjoy your flight with Emirates.
مرحبا بكم على متن هذه الرحلة. نرجو منكم الانتباه الكامل بينما نعرض لكم
estimated arrival times to our arrival destination, Hamad International Doha in Qatar.
Yankee Tanaz, squawk 3367, contact center 125.
It seems Airbus A380, the Super Jumbo, front of us for the takeoff. We are second in the line, hopefully. Let's do the takeoff checklist down to the lines. Flight control checked, flight instrument checked, briefing confirm, flap setting config 1, VRV2 flex temp 130, 135, 135 flex temp 68 degree, ATC set, ECOMS memo, no blue. Takeoff checklist down to the line completed.
8504, request push and start. We have 4 on board, fuel endurance, 1 hour and 55 minutes left of our request 150.
Charlie 8504 tower, push and start, post facing west for whiskey taxiway, runway 11, report to taxi.
Push and start approve facing west for whiskey taxiway and runway 11, next for taxi 8504. Charlie 8504, request taxi.
Charlie 8504, you are there, taxi holding point whiskey taxiway for runway 11, report holding point whiskey off to copy 87.
Charlie 8504, we taxi by whiskey holding point.
Charlie 8504, Victor, copy clearance Val Thomas and flight level 150 via XRE 1 airport 11, XRE 1 eco departure.
Charlie 8504 is cleared to Thomas and flight level 150 via XRE after airborne runway 11, XRE 1 eco departure.
Charlie 8504, you are there, reach back, correct report.
We are just almost arrived to our short hold of runway 30 left. Hopefully we will be this second after the A380 takeoff.
Sorry, 8504 approaching Whiskey Uniform.
Sorry, 8504 Yatar, confirm.
We'll wait here
Traffic inside.
until the Airbus A380 takeoff. We are not allowed to approach runway 30 left.
Roger, report ready.
Explore ready, departure 1. Sorry, 8504 ready for departure 11.
Sorry, 8504 clear for takeoff runway 11, wind 110 degrees, 13 knots.
Clear for takeoff 11, sorry, 8504.
Please scope 5273 and contact radar 1257.
Tower Saturday 530 to copy clearance.
Saturday 530, tower copy clearance, Evacuate Mari, flight level 190, flight plan route, 1 airborne runway 11, 6,000 feet around AD, left turn.
Copy, Evacuate Mari, flight level 190, flight plan route, airborne 11, 6,000 on runway 6, left turn, Saturday 530.
530, tower read back correct, report ready for departure.
Seems the flight Dubai about to take off before us. Very busy Dubai internationals. Unfortunately, we have to wait. Parking brake set. See, after fly Dubai, there's the Airbus A380 waiting for the takeoff. This will be tough now. Oh, there's many aircraft behind us.
Dew point 12, QNH 1023, time check 1049, and squawk 5227, report for taxi.
Hopefully we are the second. As the runway is clear, we can approach for the departure 30 left. We need to on the landing lights as we are approaching runway 30 left. Strobe lights on, landing lights on, taxi light to takeoff. We can change our initial altitudes to 8,000 feet for the meantimes, as we are not flying with the ATC. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Saturday 504, clearance to Thomas, flight level 150 via XLE, after bourne runway 11, XLE 1 echo departure. Alpha Quebec, report again within 10 minutes, normal operation. Hotel November confirm it's 60 at 0555.
Takeoff. Stabilized. Man flex, SRS auto thrust blue. Thrust set. 100 knots. One. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Climb thrust. Climb thrust sets. Taxi lights off. Runway lights off. Beautiful Dubai. That is the Sheikh Zayed road. The Emirates Towers is there, very famous roads in Dubai. Business hub. That is the Sheikh Zayed road at Dubai, very famous road. Financial hubs, twin towers and others, banks, shopping malls. Situated at this road is called Sheikh Zayed Road, Dubai. See, this is Burj Al Arab, and next to is Jumeirah Beach Hotels, another famous hotels in Dubai. Very nice. Just studying next to the Arabian Sea. Both of them are very close. That is Palm Dubai, which is a man-made residential area over the Arabian Sea. Palm shape. I have been there, beautiful. And there's a hotel called Palm Atlantis, another 5-star hotels. Top hotels. Now let's enjoy the wing view and takeoff view, and I will talk to you at before we start the approach and landings to our arrival destination, which is Hamad International DOHA. Zero speed brakes disarm. Speed 220. Cross check. Line up with our actual routes for our today's flights to Doha, Hamad International, our arrival destinations. Let's climb to FL 280, our final cruising altitudes, QNH to standards, as we are flying over 13,000 feet. Dubai transition altitudes is 13,000 feet. Most of the Middle Eastern country. They have transition altitudes is 13,000 feet. Climbing for 280, 28,000 feet. Our final cruising altitudes of our today's flights to Doha. We are expecting to touch down at Doha local times 1840, just before the sunset. So this is our evening flights. Now we are heading for 270 degree magnitudes inbound course for our arrival destination, which is a westerly direction, passing 15,000 feet. Now let's enjoy the wing views and external view of our takeoff. Enjoy the nice scenery of Dubai. Night departures.
Unless his mother knows something to say about it. Both. Yeah, both. I'm doing this thing with you doing the protein thing? Yeah. Thinking about buying. Yeah. I've always wanted. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going away. Coming around it.
again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board. Our multinational cabin crew on board today's flight come from 18 countries and speak 15 languages. Please ask for any help you may need throughout the flight. A warm welcome to our Emirates Skywards and Qantas frequent flyer members. When you join Emirates Skywards, you enjoy rewards and privileges every time you fly. Do ask one of the cabin crew about our instant roaming cards, and you can even earn miles today. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now use on-air Wi-Fi services. Please do make sure you switch off your mobile services and set your device to Wi-Fi only. Check your seat pocket for access details, and you can use your laptop once the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Ladies and gentlemen, do remember to keep all devices on silent as
very close to our arrival destination, Doha. See the aircraft. We just need to fly a little bit towards our rights because otherwise we end up flying over the airports, which is not correct, which is not safe. You can see the airport is just in front of us, turning slightly right, off track from our routes. Approach phase has been activated. Landing systems on for ILS. See, this is the Doha Airports, Hamad Internationals. This is the airports, Doha airports. We need to descend to 4,000 feet. Doha City, the financial hub. See front of us, so many high-rise buildings there. The Hamad International Airports, our arrival destinations airports. You can fly direct to Busan. Set flaps 1 now to slow down. Flaps 1. Speed check. Localizer and glide slope has been aligned into our PFD primary flight display. As you can see, the pink diamonds. Flaps 1, speed checks 180. Mandatory altitudes 3000 feet. You have to make sure that. Medium brakes sets 20. Now we are lining up with runway 34 rights for our finals. 336 degree northerly directions for runway 34 rights. Mandatory altitudes 3000 feet. It seems we are having quite high crosswinds coming from left, unfortunately. That means you can see the crosswinds 19 knots, very high. Unfortunately this landing will be tough. Let's see how we manage. Set flaps 2. Localizer has been captured. Approach mode arms for the ILS landings, instrumental landing systems. Flaps 2, speed checks 140. Very high crosswinds, 20 knots is actually too much. Glide slope captured the approach mode. We are descending now. Seems a aircraft has takeoff from runway 16 left, as you can see. Hopefully the runway is going to be clear during our landings. Otherwise we have to do a go around. 2500 cross check.
Good
2000 feet, gear downs. Gear downs, flaps 3, speed brakes on, taxi lights on, runway lights on. Bis approach 4000 feet. Cabin crew prepare for landings. Bis approach has been set. Look like the speed is high. Full flaps. The aircraft actually pushing towards rights by the winds. Very bad. Bis approach had been set 4000 feet according to the charts. If we need to do a go around, we might have to because of the winds in this today's landings. I can feel it. The aircraft actually pushing towards rights. See the winds 20 knots, very much high. Full flap sets. Landing checklist. Becomes memo. Landings no blue. 1000 feet. some delay to see the speed is also quite high. Not very good for today's approach. Very high speed with full flaps, unfortunately. We are having crosswind and tailwinds as well. Very unfortunate.
100 above.
Autopilot disengage.
Minimum.
Continue landings. Let's see how we manage.
Retard. 10. 5.
Welcome to Doha, Hamad International's, our arrival destination. We have just landed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please stay in your seat with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. You can now use your mobile phone. Please check your seat pocket and overhead locker to make sure you have all your belongings with you. If you need any help transferring to another flight, please contact the airport service staff meeting this flight. Please collect.
It was really tough for me to keep the aircraft at this central line at runway because of the winds. 20 knots, quite high. Crosswind pushing the aircraft towards rights, as you have seen, and also we had tailwinds as well. The speed was really high, so I had to select the speed just before the touchdown. But we are happy that we managed and land safely to our arrival destination, Hamad International's Doha, for our today's flights. We can off the landing lights as we are vacate the runway. Strobe lights off. APU on. APU start on for the parking. We need to find our parking spot or boarding gates to deboarding our passengers to conclude our today's flights. We'll try to park at Charlie 9, 6, 7, whatever is available.
Msfs, Golf Kilo IFA, taxi routing point Whiskey, French runway 11, and report ready to copy clear.
Ethiopian 3852 Star push and start approved facing east for Charlie taxiway runway 11, scope 5270, report to taxi.
Tata Papus, inbox waiting for run 11, cross 570,
We'll park at this boarding gates. Finally, we find something to park. It's very busy, look like.
Ethiopian 3852 Star push and start approved facing east for Charlie taxiway runway 11, scope 5270, report to taxi.
Tata Papus, inbox waiting for run 11, cross 570,
Parking brake set.
5 Mike Juliet.
We can ask the ground service to connect the GPU ground power units, so we can have some external power. Chocks on. Let's conclude our today's flights by shutting the engine. 1 and 2 shutdowns. We can, as the external power available, GPU ground power units, we can connect into the aircraft, so we can have some extra power. GPU has been connected. In that case, we can off the APU, because APU actually consumes some fuels, so we can save some fuels. We can off the APU. That's conclude our today's flights. I hope you enjoy. Please watch the full video of our today's flights from Dubai to Doha.